why communication is not enough in relationships. So have you ever heard someone say, we just need better communication? And maybe you have ever thought the same thing. So because from the outside, communication seems like the solution to everything. If we just explain ourselves clearly, if we stay calm, if we listen carefully, then the relationship should improve. But here's something I see very often in therapy. Communication alone is not what creates emotional closeness. Emotional safety does. So you can communicate clearly and still not feel close. You can express your thoughts perfectly and still feel guarded inside. So because communication is a skill, emotional safety is an experience. And the nervous system responds to experience, not a technique. I have worked with many couples who communicate well. They don't yell. They don't insult each other. They can logically explain their feelings. But underneath that calm communication, there is tension. One person might be thinking, I'm explaining myself, but I don't feel understood. Or I'm saying the right things, but I don't feel safe being fully honest. That's the difference. When emotional safety is present, you don't just explain your feelings. You risk showing them. You might say, I'm afraid you'll judge me for this. I feel small when this happens. I'm scared you'll pull away. Those are vulnerable statements, and vulnerability requires safety. Without safety, communication becomes careful, polite, controlled, and over time, that careful communication can create emotional distance. Not because anyone is doing something wrong, but because the relationship feels more like a negotiation than a connection. So emotional safety develops when both people feel accepted, even when emotions are messy. So when disagreement doesn't automatically mean rejection, when conflict doesn't threaten the bond, when someone can say something imperfect and still feel secure, communication matters. But safety determines how deeply communication can go. So if you ever feel like you and your partner talk well but still don't feel close, this might be why. It's not about talking more. It's about feeling safe enough to be real. I talk a lot here about emotional patterns, relationship dynamics, and therapy work, especially for thoughtful, high-functioning adults who want deeper connection. If you are in McKinney, Frisco, or Allen area and looking for support, so you can find more information below. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.